It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. Number 1. Dear Black people, if you can read these words, if you could hear my voice, please, 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 I beg of you, take this coronavirus seriously. Even if you believe all of the different theories, stories, or ideas about the veracity, the authenticity of COVID-19, it doesn't matter. What cannot be questioned is that people are dying. Please call your family and friends around the country, around the world, implore them to stay at home. We can and we will get through this, but everybody, every one of us must do our part. Number 2, many in rural America have yet to feel the effects of the pandemic and continue with life as usual. However, the White House is telling them, prepare. Florida officials have arrested the pastor of a megachurch after detectives say he held 2 Sunday services with hundreds of people and violated a stay-at-home order. Idle convention centers in Dallas and Chicago are now being transformed into hospitals to treat coronavirus patients. And Democrats have long argued that elections should be conducted by mail to make them easier for voters. And the coronavirus outbreak giving new momentum to their cause. Number 3, as Donald Trump holds a political rally in the form of a daily coronavirus briefing, his potential or likely opponent, Joe Biden, is struggling. The latest polls indicate while Donald Trump is doing better, Joe Biden still leads in a one-on-one contest between the presumed rivals. But Trump supporters are way more enthusiastic about their candidate than Biden supporters are for the former vice president. And they're asking questions about the New York governor. Number 4, in the shadow of the stimulus package passed and signed into law Friday, some political leaders are calling for a 4th package to keep Americans afloat during the coronavirus pandemic. We know whatever businesses receive in the form of grants or loans and what families and individuals receive in the form of stimulus checks, that's not enough. But just as Donald Trump had to amend and extend social distancing guidelines to April 30th, politicians and everyday folks have to accept fighting the coronavirus in the U.S. is a marathon, not a sprint. Number 5, and we saved the best for last. When one thinks of Black radio or Black women in radio, one can't help but think of and thank Mrs. H., Mrs. Cathy Hughes. Along with her favorite son and partner in business, Alfred Liggins III, she has created a media empire from Radio 1, then TV 1, to today's all-encompassing Urban 1. Years ago, Mrs. H made history as the first African-American woman to head a publicly traded media company on the U.S. Stock Exchange. She is the face, she is the voice of Black radio. Thank you, Mrs. H, and happy Women's History Month. Visit BlackAmericaWeb.com to subscribe to my free daily newsletter featuring these top stories and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Be informed, be empowered.